I'm not gonna lie. This is the shit that I want from my Bleach chapters. So the chapter opens up with Grimmjow just being fucking pissed along with the fans that nothing has been happening within these last chapters of Bleach within the past few weeks. And he's like, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm gonna get stuff done. And that's what he did. He went in, tried to kick Askin's ass, and I mean, he seemingly did it. Askin's running for his life away from him. And I love how Ichigo is chasing behind him saying, Grimmjow, what are you doing? We still have exposition and more bullshit to talk about. It's like, no, man. By far, Grimmjow pulled Bleach from the shit water that it was in, like, for the past few months, basically. Just, everything's been shit, and more shit. So we already got one fight underway. Askin versus Grimmjow. Boom. Let's go. Grimmjow, show us what you learned these past few years, and yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the fight. Then we got some more, you know, talkity talk with Haschwalth and one of the lieutenants, I believe, one of the royal guard, and basically Bazz-B raped his ass. He shot an arrow through the back of his head and out his eye. One thing I will give Kubo, he is not shy of showing like the most grotesque or nastiest, bloodiest ways for someone to go out. How many mangaka can honestly show in a shonen manga just someone blasting an arrow through the back of someone's head and you see their eyeball ripping out as the arrow goes through there? I'll give props to you on that, Kubo. That shit was well done. And then who shot the arrow other than Bazz-B? One of my favorite Stern Raiders, not gonna lie. And you know that shit is gonna go down with, you know, Haschwalth saying shit like, oh, Bazz-B, you were not the chosen one. You were not one of the chosen. But correct me if I'm wrong, I'm really confused on this. Back when Juhabak, or Yawatch, whatever you want to call him, back when he back when he did that shit where like he absorbed everyone's powers, or like the Stern Raiders' powers, didn't that make them powerless? Like they couldn't use their powers anymore, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, at least that's what I remember. But shit, I mean, how many chapters was that ago? Was that like a year ago? Because I mean, let's face it, in Bleach's world, that shit most likely happened like maybe 15 minutes ago. But in our world, that shit happened like almost a year ago. So please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm really confused. I see Bazz-B using like his, you know, burn finger powers and shit. Going in on Haschwalth, I'm not gonna lie. I thought they were just gonna talk like two bitches and they were just not gonna do anything within this fight. But Bazz-B already started making moves. He started going in on Haschwalth. He's like, no man, you did that shit and you support the king. I'm gonna fucking kill you too. And he's going in on him. He's going in on him first. And very interesting name, he called him Jugo. Curse mark Jugo from Naruto, perhaps? And then Haschwalth replied back with Bazz-B. And then Bazz-B's like, no, call me Bazz, like you used to, long ago. And then we get a brief flashback panel of Bazz-B standing in what looks like a city or a town just getting flamed the fuck out, like being destroyed. Good on you, Kubo. I'm actually interested slightly more in Bleach again. So in this chapter, we got two fights underway, which already started, mind you, because know this, Kubo, whenever he does a fight, he normally has the people talking up until the last panel of the chapter, and then in the next chapter, the fight actually starts. This time, we get two separate fights. We get Quincy versus Quincy, and Arrancar versus Quincy. So we got two fights underway. They already started, mind you, and it's great. I'm not gonna lie. This is by far not the most that I want to expect from Bleach, but it is such a breath of fresh air from the shit that we've been getting these past few months. So let me know what you thought of the chapter. Are you guys finally interested in Bleach again? Like, I want to know more about Jugo's past. I want to know more about Bazz-B's past. I want to know more about how these Stern Raiders became Stern Raiders, and how Yawatch or Bach, whatever the fuck you want to call him, how he came into this picture from, you know, since forever. Because, I mean, we haven't heard shit about him at all in Bleach. I think it'll be good to see exactly what it is that made him come back into the fight this time. To be honest with you, the only thing that I could complain about this chapter was that ass pull kind of thing. He said when the moonlight hits the surface or some shit like that, Yawatch and Haschwalth's powers swap. It's like, what does that mean? Why does that happen? That, to me, that just seems like a way for some plot point or something to give a reason for Bazz-B to lose. To me, it just seems like out of nowhere. Like when Kubo wrote that shit about when Yamamoto was fighting Yawatch, and then after Yamamoto seemingly killed Yawatch, we got like a few pages of like, there were these two twins born exactly the same, one with this and one with that. It's like, are you fucking serious? Like, no, just, I'm hoping it's not an ass pull. I'm hoping there's some relevance to it, but we're just gonna have to wait till next week. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, I will love you forever. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if you guys actually enjoyed this chapter of Bleach, because I sure as hell fucking did. And as always, people, stay beautiful.